now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and please do like, comment and subscribe and share it with your family and friends so we can grow the family. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling myself today. I just did this look, and if you want to see how I did it, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. As you can see by the title, we are doing a story time. Yeah, so basically me and this guy met through my cousin. I would say he's like a family friend. I'll say that. Family friend, cousin, but not my cousin. Not my cousin. That's not Sweet Home Alabama. This. Okay. But yeah, not my cousin. So basically we like how would I say? I kind of liked him for like the get-go, because like he's cute and whatever. And I was like, cool. And he was also interested in me, so I was just like, might as well, right? And my cousins were like encouraging it and whatever, so I was just like, whatever, ever. Whatever, because I actually did like him. Whatever, as if no, I actually did like him. So we started dating, and I met his best friend, his guy best friend, right? And his guy best friend also, like, he had a girlfriend, right? So it was just like the whole relationship basically felt like Landoyoba, not like they're computer as like a couples, but like it's, oh, he would always show me like about like, oh, look at what my best friend and his girlfriend did, like, oh, cute. And I'll be like, it's cute, you know, it's cute. Like, I also want to do those things, like go out and stuff like that. But then let's call a spade a spade. Lomchidabe broke. Okay, he was broke, so like I didn't understand why he was showing me like all these things that his best friend and his girlfriend are doing, because asikwazi zenza because of wena. Asikwazi zenza because of wena. But yeah, I didn't really like mind or whatever. Like, we did do things, but you know, it wasn't going out to the movies and stuff like that. But yeah, like I've realized that I've always been like a blesser in like relationships, and I don't know like why. I don't know why, but it is what it is, guess that. So basically, like, at the time that we started dating, it was school holidays. So I was like there for the holidays. So we would always be together and and whatever. But then holidays ended and I had to go back home. So now it was kind of getting a bit difficult to like see each other all the time, because on his side, ibingeko. So now I was the one who had to like travel all the time to go see him. Yeah. So it was kind of a bit draining, but I did it anyways because well, I liked him. Calm the fuck down, super. I liked him. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, of course, they or whatever, right? And so, like, we would spend a lot of time with him, and I'd spend a lot of time with him and his best friend, ever, because like his best friend was always there, and like, you know, it was like the whole case of you and me and you and me and your friend Steve type of thing, even though Steve had a girlfriend, but like he would always be with us, and sometimes a couple of his other friends, but like it was mostly him being Steve. I remember like some moments were kind of like awkward, because since he was like close to the family, like a family friend, or like, you know, so basically like Omaga's mom and stuff like that knew him, and like he would be at like family functions and stuff like that, and then it would be weird because now it's giving Sweet Home Alabama, but it isn't, right? And I just feel awkward because like he wants to like show Basakyola, but bruh, like you're basically part of the family, and it's weird. It's weird. But kuyo yonke lonto, I still like qhubekeka in a relationship because it's just like so teeny, like you're part of the family. I knew that kakade, but side eye, you know. But yeah, he invited me to go to a funeral with him. Not like invite, it's not like it's a funeral. But basically he wanted me to go to the funeral, yeah, because it was the funeral of his friend's girlfriend. Like his friend's girlfriend died, right? So he just wanted like to support his friend and stuff like that, and he like asked me to come with, yeah. So I, not to make things like awkward and stuff like that, we're on a date at a funeral, I brought my best friend because yeah, I just felt more comfortable with her being there, because now like ingati it would have been like ngathi siyodyola ngoku emingcwabeni, because like sihleli soyi-2 afuna ubambisana sam, you know, into ezinjalo ingathi ngoku. And I'm not for that. That's just weird. Let's at least respect the dead and like, you know. And I was with my best friend the whole time because he was like also like helping out his friend with like, his friend was very involved in his girlfriend's funeral, so like he was also helping out his friend and like support and whatever. So it was also a good thing that I brought my best friend, because then benza teeny while he's helping his friend, yeah. So fine. After the, I don't know what happened, but like after the funeral, I was been like feeling zambezi depleted. I don't know what happened. I think it was also because like we weren't seeing each other as much, because every time we had to see each other, I was the one who had to like, you know, go to him. And it was after the funeral, I was just like, I think it's time, yeah. But I didn't do it like immediately. I just like waited a couple of weeks, I guess. I wouldn't say anything like, nothing major happened, like he didn't cheat, it was just off, like I didn't feel it, wasn't feeling the vibes. So like our relationship had gotten to the point where now it was just like having to like be intimate and stuff was just like a chore. Yeah, it was basically a chore. Like I'll be like, cause I'm not doing and stuff like that, and I felt like nah, yeah, a baby born alone, and I just thought like, I can't, like it's not fair, you know, cause like I feel like someone should have someone that like wants them, and at that point, man got some funny. So I just thought, you know what, it's time. So I did it over text, right? Cause like we had mostly been speaking like on Facebook, because another thing, like he didn't always have a phone, and basically he couldn't believe it, ne? To the point where he called, right? And like I answered, and he basically was asking about like why you blah 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 blah, and I was just like, you know, obviously I didn't tell him about the relationship yet. I was just like, you know, I just want to focus on myself. And he started crying. Like I didn't, and I didn't understand like what to do. Like, and like dimthuduzele, should I say something like, oh, because like him crying is not gonna like make me take him back, you know. So I didn't understand why I did understand why he was crying, because he was hurt, but at the same time it's like just like told him about like I'm sorry and stuff like that. No sana uputobantu, was basically begging and like crying. It's the crying part for me. Like I have no problem with men crying, like especially if you're like apologizing and you cry, like by all means melt my heart. And there's funantini, but like I don't want to do this anymore. He wasn't understanding, he wasn't hearing it, so he would like beg and like cry and, you know, all the typical breakup denial symptoms, right? But then the part that was just totally confusing for me was now his guy best friend that we used to hang out with, the Steve. He literally started blowing up my phone and asking me, Mana, why did I break up with his friend? Hey bro, get happy. Hey bro, don't you have your own relationship? And he basically like esenda VN mdakabawo bana. I told you that if you hurt my best friend, you're gonna yeah, I even almost said boyfriend, like he was basically fighting for him and Atiba, like bro, chill. Chill. But yeah, and then like I told him, but like I'm not feeling it anymore, and I don't think it's fair for me to like basically lead him on and lie to him. So I'm breaking things off. Abayiva boyithu ba dondondoni, he was making you happy, like he my friend would do anything for you. Why are you so evil? Blah blah blah. It was just like fully. Kanjani. Wouldn't it be more evil if I had like dated him for a longer time, knowing bananimfuni? Jamana kwansiya kuye this kasemotini. Wouldn't that be more evil? But no. Apparently what I was doing was just murder, basically. At some point, like I blocked his friend because he was basically harassing me at this point. When and send paragraphs like take him back, like bro, no, I don't want to, honestly. And luckily at that time it was a couple of months until we had like the family function or gathering again. So by that time he was already like, he had accepted it. So it wasn't like awkward once we saw each other like in the midst of family. And that was that. Like when we would see each other in like family functions, it wouldn't be awkward, like like he would like try to like flirt sometimes, but it was just like that chapter is closed, my papa. I hope you guys enjoy the story time. Stay tuned for more sweet. But yeah, if you got this far, you are very much appreciated. Staring. And yeah, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss another upload. And yeah, why am I speaking like this? But anyways, I will see you next time. Bye.